We are back here in the Owen Center, Peoria, Illinois, for the Bronze Division Championship game for Mid-America Collegiate Hockey Association between the Western Illinois Leathernecks and the Northern Illinois Huskies. Welcome back on SportsTownChicago.com. I am Eric Willowhite, and we are through two periods of play, and the Western Illinois Leathernecks lead Northern Illinois Huskies 3-2. First period was scoreless. No penalties, no goals, not too many scoring opportunities for either team. Second period, however, was something different. We had a few penalties, power plays, 3 goals for Western, 2 goals for Northern, and we're about to start the third period face-off here, looking for some exciting hockey. Shots through the first 2 periods, 21-19 in favor of Western. And we are underway here in the third period. Hoffman with the puck in the NIU zone. Feeds it over to Neville. Puck stolen away. And easily sticked aside there by Rankin. By Tower. Shot off the post. Rebound loose. Behind the net. Now the net, I believe, has come off the mooring, so we have a stoppage of play. Early action there in front of the Northern Illinois net on a giveaway. Giveaway at the blue line. And Western was able to put pressure on Jacob Tower here in the first minute of the third period. Face-off inside the Northern zone. This is to the right of Tower. Northern wins the draw, Hoffman. Hoffman rings it along the board, goes up into the netting, and we're going to redo the face-off. Again, this is the Bronze Division Championship. This is the championship that Northern Illinois won last year. Look, they're the defending champions. And they're trailing by 1 here going into third period action. Center ice, Billick for NIU deflects it into the Western zone. Coming up with it is Kraus for Western. You look to ring it inside the Northern zone, but his clearing attempt went inside the netting, and the faceoff will come outside the zone. Just outside the Western zone here in the near boards. Saunders taking the draw for Northern. Western Illinois wins the draw. That was Nick Madugno. Puck on net, sticked aside there by Rankin of the Leathernecks. Trying to feed Schnauer on the near board. Schnauer has it. Schnauer knocks it up the center ice where it was intercepted by Long of Northern, feeding Brennan. Brennan skating in along the far boards. Gets a shot attempt off, veers soft. And that's covered up by Kyle Rankin. There'll be a face-off inside the Western zone now. 3-2 Leathernecks, 19:04 to play. Draw to the right of Rankin. And Western Illinois, puck is loose. Western won the draw, but the puck floated in front of Rankin. It lied loose there. And Northern Illinois shoveled the puck on net. Rankin had to make a save, and he covered up. No rebound. Face off to the right, to the left of Rankin now. Matt Moore shovels it ahead to Schnauer. Puck dumped back inside the Western zone where it's cleared out to Matt Moore at center ice. Moore struggling with Long. Long now takes the puck away. Over inside the zone of Western, along the blue line. Long battling with Schnauer. And the puck is cleared to center ice where it's dumped in by Jacobson of NIU. Going after it now is Stephen Fuhrer. Fuhrer for Western. Trying to make a headman pass over to Schnauer. Missed his attempt. That's going to go down for an icing call. Hoffman picks up the puck, and we'll have a face-off back inside the Leatherneck zone with 18:20 to go in the third period. Face-off will be to the right of Rankin. Kyle Rankin, goaltender for Western. And Western wins the draw. Puck shoveled to the far point. Unable to keep it in was Jacobson. However, Hoffman's there to pick up the loose puck, and he circles behind his own net. Looking for an outlet. Hoffman. And Weems on the near board inside the NIU zone. Near corner now. Weems Hilton and Hoffman. Coming out with the puck now is Hilton. Hilton skating over center ice, feeding the puck over to Weems. Weems back to Hilton. Over on the left circle. Hilton with the puck, loses control. Rebound is loose. And Billick has the puck in the near boards. Feeds it into the near corner, Hilton. Hilton trying to get it to the near point. Unable to keep it in was Hoffman. Breaking out with the puck now is Steven Target. And Target loses control. And the puck comes out center ice. Ben Kraus flips it back in the NIU zone. And the Leathernecks will make a player change here. Now NIU gains control. Center ice puck stolen. Coming in on the far boards. Taken away. NIU, Lewis going into the near corner inside the western zone. Lewis got the puck back, looking to feed. Loose puck now, picked up, shoveled ahead. Intercepted at the center ice where Matt Moore will pick it up for the Leathernecks. He dumps it into the NIU zone. This will not be icing. Puck slowed down on its way to the zone. Lewis picks it up for NIU at center ice, looking to feed Sokoviaks, and it is whistled offsides. Faceoff will come just outside the NIU zone along the near board here. Oh, now it'll be center ice. Center ice faceoff. Western wins the draw, shovels it into the northern zone. Target. And we have a stoppage of play. And it'll be icing. The faceoff will come back down into the western zone. Faceoff is going to be to the left of Kyle Rankin. 16:29 to go. Third period, Bronze Division Championship round action. Western Illinois leading 3-2 over Northern. NIU wins the draw. Weems gets a shot, just goes wide of Rankin to the right. On the far boards, shot from the far boards, deflected to center ice, where it's picked up by Jacobson. Now Hilton has it for NIU in his own zone. Looks to feed Jacobson, pass went awry. Along the far boards, now picked up by Weems. Coming into the slot, gets a shot off, glove save by Rankin, and he'll hold on. So Weems was able to get free at center ice, and he carried the puck into the slot area, got off a wrist shot attempt. Rankin able to see it all the way. Glove save, he'll hold on, face off to his right. 16:07. Leathernecks win the draw in their own zone. Kraus clears. Down into the NIU zone, chasing after it. For Western was Nick Madugno. Madugno putting the pressure on NIU. Near boards Brennan. Brennan for NIU. In his own zone, skating to his own blue line. Over center ice, stick handled around Moore. Gets it over to the near boards, long. Brennan in the near corner. Looking to feed. Now he goes behind the net. Neville tapping his stick. He wanted the pass attempt. Brennan unable to see him. Centering attempt now from Saunders, unable to make it to Long. We have a man down. This could be a penalty. And referee looks like he's calling hooking. I don't think the referees were in agreement there because the other referee had his palms up. Call is going to be cross-checking. Cross-checking on Ben Kraus. Power play for NIU. The faceoff will be to the left of Kyle Rankin inside the western zone. Leathernecks looking to kill off this penalty to preserve their one-goal lead here in the third period. Weems near circle, gets a shot off, that's blocked, did not get through to the net. Rebound, Hilton shovels it inside to the glove. Rankin able to hold on, no rebound. And we'll have a face-off to the right of Rankin. 15:21 to go in the third period. Northern Illinois wins the draw. Western steals the puck and clears on net. Taking possession for Northern along the near boards, Hilton to Jacobson. Hilton, half boards to the circle. Give and go with Weems. Shot attempt goes wide, however, from Neville. came in from the left point, putting the pressure on net. Shot in front, covered up by Rankin, and he'll hold on. So a little back and forth in front and in back of the Western Illinois net. Rankin eventually able to cover up on the loose puck. Northern definitely able to get some good looks there on that power play attempt. So minute 20 left on the power play for NIU. They win the draw. Weems in the slot, gets a shot off, deflected by Rankin with the glove, and it goes to the near boards. Heavy hit put on by Schnorr. We have a man down for NIU, that's Jacobson. Now Weems has a puck for NIU in his own zone. Gets it over to Jacobson, the man who was just knocked down. He gets back on his feet, but he's a little woozy. He's heading over to the NIU bench. Hilton along far boards. He has a man in front. That's Billick. Hoffman in front of the net as well for NIU. Hilton changed position. He's on the right point. Puck shoveled in on net by Weems. Rankin able to make the save. He holds on, no rebound given. Definitely some net front presence there by NIU, but no rebound given up. And it's still 3-2 score. Western Illinois ahead, 14:08 to go in the third period. And just over 40 seconds left on the power play for NIU. NIU won the draw, but Dylan Dunn was able to clear that puck out of the zone for Western. Brennan takes control. He skates over the blue line along the far boards into the far corner, looking for a centering outlet. He has Hoffman at the left point. Hoffman back over to Brennan, near circle, gets a shot on net, over the net, deflected into the netting, and we'll have another face-off inside the Western zone. So NIU is definitely getting some good looks on this power play, but time's running out. They only have a few seconds left, 16 seconds to generate the tying goal on this power play. Hoffman at the point, unable to get to that loose puck. Elliott has it now for center ice. Now Hoffman at the blue line. Back to Elliott deep inside his own zone. This should probably kill off the remaining time on the man advantage for NIU. Skating up is Brennan at center ice along the near boards. Makes a move to try and get around one defender, unable to do so. And the puck's flipped out of the zone by Western. And chasing after it is Hoffman inside his own zone. We're back to even strength now. Hoffman far boards inside his own zone. Loses the puck. And dumping it behind the NIU net was Justin Bauer, and he'll go off for a change. Brennan shovels the puck ahead, captured at center ice and dumped back in by Madugno of Western. Now Hoffman for NIU, trying to feed Brennan. Puck was deflected into the bench for NIU, and we'll have a face-off outside the zones. .12:54 to go, 3-2. Western Illinois Leathernecks lead the Northern Illinois Huskies in the Bronze Division Championship game. We're glad you're tuning in here on SportsTownChicago.com. Lukeman chasing after it in his own zone for NIU in the near corner. He falls down. Puck goes over to the far boards. Puck stolen away. Backhand attempt goes wide. That was by Matt Moore. He was looking for the hat trick there. And NIU goes the other way. Carrying it over the blue line. Firing a shot on net. Goes wide to the near corner. Long. Tries to pick it up for NIU. Shovel over to the far corner. Puck battle there. Centering picked back up into the slot area. Loose puck. And that puck is knocked away by Matt Semilak of Western. Now there's a battle along the near far boards. Western having some trouble clearing the puck out of their own zone. Schnorr. Ooh, dangerous pass right in front of his own goalie. Eventually able to get it out to Matt Moore. Center ice now. Madugno. Madugno has it behind the net of NIU. Now he's in the far corner. He loses the puck. Steve Target in there now. Behind the goal line. He was doing battle with Damon Lukeman of NIU. Now Western Illinois loses the puck. Donchez trying to break into the Western zone. And he had the puck knocked loose. Now Jacobson picks it up for NIU. Centering pass, trying to feed Billick. That goes wide. Icing is waved off. Ben Kraus picks up the loose puck, unable to clear, and it shoveled back behind the net for Western. Now Dylan Dunn looks to clear. He is unable to do so. Puck finally comes outside the zone where Steve Target shovels it into the NIU zone. He goes off for a change for Western. NIU looks to regroup. Neville, center ice, feeds Weem along the near boards, over the blue line into the Western zone. He has Billick right behind him. Shot on net by Hilton. Hilton creeped into the slot. Blocker save, deflected behind the net. And it's knocked outside of the far point. Northern regrouping. Hoffman at his own blue line. Feeding Weems. Weems at the blue line of Western. Going in near faceoff circle. Oh, nifty. Forehand, backhand, forehand. And a nice save there by Rankin to keep the score 3-2. Now there's a man knocked down in front of the Western goal. That's Billick. The man who knocked him down was Kraus. There is no call. The referees are not making any motion for any call. The man down Billick for Northern. Here we get a look at the replay. Cross check right in the back. And Billick's finally able to get up on his own power. He's talking to the referees why there's not a penalty. He's hot. And I can't say I don't blame him. There you get a good look at it again. He's skating backwards. It's a clear cross check by Kraus. Referees just didn't see it. Now Weems, the captain for NIU, having a word with the referee, pleading his case, no avail. There will not be a penalty called in this situation. But you can bet there might be a short lease on Mr. Kraus. Hoffman with the puck for NIU. Center ice, feeding it over to Brennan. Brennan over the blue line into the Western zone on the far boards. Goes into the far corner. Behind the Western net, puck left there for Long in the far corner. Centering attempt, and fanning on the shot there was Michael Neville. Now the puck behind the net going after it is Brennan for NIU. He's doing battle with Western's Stephen Fuhrer. Along the near boards, Hoffman unable to keep the puck in at the left point, has to retreat to center ice. Hoffman still has the puck, knocked away by Target. Chasing after it now is Dylan Dunn inside the Northern zone. And the puck gets knocked outside to center ice where it's dumped into the Northern zone again by Fuhrer. Steve Target of Western entering into the Northern zone. Now the puck comes out to center ice, shoveled back inside the Northern zone by Justin Bauer. Puck picked up by Hoffman of NIU. He skates over the blue line, feeding Hilton at the right circle. He gets the shot off. Pad save there by Rankin. And the puck's corralled by Western Illinois. Center ice. Schnoer unable to come up with the loose puck. Hilton skating over center ice, feeding Weems on the near board. Weems in the corner. Coming on net. Gets a shot off. Glove saved there by Rankin. So Weems coming all the way along the boards. Near corner, skates parallel with the goal line, fires a wrist shot into the glove and captured by Rankin, and he holds on. And we'll have a face-off to the left of Kyle Rankin. Face-off won by Northern. Weems in the slot, shot. Stick save, stick side to the far corner as Kraus tries to clear, unable to do so. Kept in at the point, but now Western breaks out of the zone. Coming in is Modugno, near boards. Centering pass, trying to catch Matt Moore. Matt Moore in the near corner inside the NIU zone. He circles it behind the net. Kept in at the right point. Shot on net. That puck was blocked, did not get all the way through. Billick tries to clear, unable to, and now Hilton picks it up for Northern. Hilton, center ice, in alone. Fires the shot that was deflected by Kraus. And not on net. NIU still battling along the far boards. That's Billick. Billick in the slot. Shot deflected wide of the goal. Comes out to the slot area where it's pushed outside the zone. Northern Illinois have to regroup. Western Illinois going for a line change. Kraus behind his own net in Western zone. Tapping for the puck and looking for it is Justin Bauer. Bauer knocked it inside the NIU zone. Chasing after it now in the far corner. Bauer tried to catch Dylan Dunn of the Leathernecks. They were unable to make a connection. Now the puck's loose inside the NIU zone. NIU looking to clear. Puck knocked back on net inside the northern zone where it's picked up by Neville. Neville forwards ahead to Donchez. Back over to Hoffman. Hoffman rings it around to the near boards. Lewis inside the western zone, near corner. Puck shoveled outside. Chasing after it is Hoffman inside his own zone, far corner for Northern. Try to feed Lewis at center ice. That puck was intercepted though, however, by Semlak. Dump back inside the northern zone. Chasing after it is Target for Western. And now Long. Headman pass over to Lewis at center ice. Taken away. Going the other way is Western. Schnorr dumps it into the northern zone. And Western playing real safe hockey here. They don't have any attempt. They're just dumping it in. Shot on goal. Glove save there. Ryan Long coming up the middle. Gets a shot off at the top of the circles. And Kyle Rankin able to make the glove save and hold on. There you see Long. Glove save, face off to the right of Rankin. NIU wins the draw. Jacobson loses the puck along the far boards. Coming out is Matt Moore. Matt Moore, center ice. And he tried to feed Justin Bauer, unable to make a connection there. Hilton, drop pass to Weems. Weems gets a wrist shot off through some traffic. And Rankin able to make the save. Puck loose in front of Rankin. Now it's cleared outside the zone. Chasing after it is Jacobson for NIU. Jacobson feeds it over to Weems. Weems tried to feed Hilton. Puck knocked off by Western Illinois down into the NIU zone. Weems will take it at his own blue line. He'll tip it forward into the Leatherneck zone, and there'll be an icing call. And the faceoff will come into the Huskies zone with 5:52 to go in the third period. So time running down on Northern Illinois. They're still down by a goal, 3-2. Faceoff to the right of Jacob Tower inside the northern zone. Leathernecks win the draw. Shot from the left point, unable to get through. Shot from the right point, however, does get through and stick side to far corner. Behind the net, Justin Dower for Western. Coming up with a backhand attempt was Stephen Target. That did not get through for Western. Now the puck is cleared to the right point. Shot on net, broken up by Northern. Skating out with it now is Brennan. Brennan near boards, entering the NIU zone. Goes behind the Western net, far corner. Gets it over to Elliott, between the circles, shot, gloved aside by Rankin. Now in the far corner's Long. Circles it behind the net for Brennan. Brennan coming up inside the Western net, gets the shot attempt off, puck lies loose. Rankin covers up, and we'll have a face-off. Good shift there by Eric Brennan. Setting up one shot and then creating his own offensive opportunity from behind the net, bringing the puck forward. 5:03 to go in the third period of this Bronze Division Championship game. Western Illinois clinging to a one-goal lead. Unable to keep the puck in at the point was Neville for Western. And a check at the bench. Billick sent inside the Western bench. And now Schnorr head-manning the pass to Matt Moore for Western. Going after it is Modugno for the Leathernecks into the far corner where that puck is corralled. Centering pass over to Weems, center ice. Feeding Hilton on the far boards. Coming in. Back score! Two-on-one opportunity. That time, the Leathernecks got caught too deep. Defenders chasing back. Tyler Hilton able to bury the shot over the shoulder of Rankin. And we have a 3-3 hockey game here. Weems catching the pass at center ice, 2-on-1. Feeds Tyler Hilton. And Hilton knows what to do with that puck once he has it. This game is all knotted up 3-3. 4:32 to go in the third period of the Bronze Division Championship game for the Mid-American Collegiate Hockey Association. Puck at center ice, carrying it over to Justin Bauer. Bauer, near face-off circle, puck is loose. It was a soft shot, but it almost eluded Jacob Tower. Eventually able to close it between his pads, but he definitely didn't feel secure. As we get a look at the replay here, coming in with the puck is Justin Bauer. He shovels it forward, and immediately you can see Jacob Tower looking for it. All right, puck at the point. NIU looking to escape. Dylan Dunn has it in his own zone for Western along the near boards. Puck taken away by Saunders of NIU in front of the net. Now it's cleared along the boards and out. Long picking up, Weems picking up the puck for Northern. Shovels it over to Neville. Pucked at the blue line, Justin Bauer for Western. Trying to stick handle around a couple defenders. He knocks it into the Northern zone. He'll go off for a line change. 3:40 to play. Hilton with the puck. Centering ahead over to Billick. Billick into the slot, shoots. Gloved wide. Into the near corner. Trying to keep it into the zone was Neville. Neville is successful. To Billick behind the net of the Western Illinois. Trying to shovel it. Hilton keeps the puck into the corner. Northern's pressing here. Western unable to clear. They finally do so. Madugno unable to maintain possession. Weems grabs it. Fires a wrist shot over the head of Rankin. And the puck cycles behind the NIU net. Weems. Now gets to the point. Shot over the head by Neville. Rebound attempt goes wide. Billick circles it back around to Weems. Weems behind the net, centering pass, no one home for Northern. Matt Moore looks to clear, and it's deflected into the net by Zach Hoffman. We'll have a face-off outside the Western zone. And that's probably a benefit to Western because they were running on fumes there. Well, it looks like we have a timeout call. Timeout Western. Shots on goal. Northern Illinois now in the lead, 35-28. They've been putting on the press here in the last several minutes, culminating in that tying goal by Tyler Hilton. 3-3. So if this game remains tied after 3 periods of play, we will go to a sudden death overtime. We did have an overtime game in the Silver Division playoffs yesterday. Marquette had to battle Loyola in overtime. They eventually won 7-6 on a goal 15 seconds into overtime in the Silver Division first round. So Bronze Division Championship, Western versus Northern, face-off outside the Western zone in front of the Western bench. 2:45 to play here in the third period. Face-off won by Western. Cleared at center ice. Dylan Dunn entering the NIU zone along the far boards. That puck's taken away and shoveled ahead to Brennan. Steve Target has it inside the Northern zone, but now he loses it. Long. Long for NIU, shovels it ahead. Now chasing it into the Northern zone is Bauer. Bauer looking to feed Target. Puck is loose. And Tower able to cover up. So Western putting a little pressure on there. Bauer and Target. Bauer going behind the net, Target going in front. And a little bit of interference there inside the crease. But Tower able to hold on. We'll have a face-off now to the right of Jacob Tower inside the Husky zone. NIU wins the draw. Clears it along the near boards, kept in by Kraus. Going after it is Modugno. Modugno makes a move around one man. Unable to get a shot on net, however. And the puck circles behind the goal line for Western. Schnauer and Bauer. And Modugno now coming out with it is Hilton for NIU. He feeds Billick. Billick and Weems. Weems coming into the slot as Billick gets a shot off. Easy glove save. Nothing there to distract the vision of goaltender Kyle Rankin on that shot attempt. That was an easy glove save. He holds on for a face-off inside the Leatherneck zone. This face-off will be to the left of Rankin. 1:51 to go. Third period action. Face-off won by the Leathernecks. Shoveled along the near boards outside the zone. Chasing after it is Jacobson for NIU. He loses it. Feed the target. Target to Dunn. Dunn unable to get a shot off. Good defensive effort there. Shot attempt wide of the net now. Chasing after it is Target in the far corner. Looking to center to Dunn. Puck is loose. Dunn. Big save. I think Powers was able to get a glove on that shot attempt from Dunn. Into the zone now, Brennan. Brennan, far circle shot, score! End-to-end action culminating with the goal by Eric Brennan. Fires the wrister from the far circle. Past Kyle Rankin, putting Northern Illinois up 4-3. With a minute 15 to go in this game. Unbelievable. And if I'm not mistaken, on the other end of the play, Dunn's shot was gloved down by Tower, Jacob Tower, preventing a goal the other way to seal it for Western. And coming back the other way was Brennan, getting the game leading goal at this point for Northern. All right, now Western Illinois will have a face-off inside the Northern zone as Northern ices the puck. And because of that, Western's going to pull their goalie. So an extra attacker on for the Leathernecks. Face-off inside the Northern zone to the left of Jacob Tower, who came up big just a few seconds ago to keep this game knotted at 3. Loose puck behind the Northern net. Going after it is Hoffman and Neville. You got Madugno and Bauer for Western. Man knocked down in front of the net. Hilton and Moore exchanging slashes. Refs aren't calling anything, and now what? Hilton is going off for Northern. And it looks like Moore is also going off as well, so both players are going to the penalty box. Probably the right call. So dual minor penalties for Matt Moore of the Leathernecks and Tyler Hilton of the Huskies. And so we'll have 5-on-4 hockey only because the Leathernecks have pulled their goalie. Target along the far boards, shot wide of Rankin. Shot wide from the right point. Now Target keeps in at the left point. Looking to feed it in the slot area. Go behind the net, Bauer. Bauer for Western. Circling. Feeds it in the slot. Shot gloved up by Dunn. Power was able to glove that out. 23 seconds left in the game. Puck loose behind the net. Western furiously trying to get that puck loose. Dunn. Bauer. And chasing after it. Knocked down was Madugno. And clearing the puck outside the zone. Only 10 seconds left. Bauer inside the NIU zone. He rings it around. Don't know why he rings it around. Need a shot attempt. Shot by Kraus over the head of the NIU goalie. And NIU holds on for a 4-3 victory over the Western Illinois Leathernecks here in an exciting third period. NIU, the defending Bronze Division champions, maintain their crown with a come-from-behind victory at the hands of the Western Illinois Leathernecks. There's a good look at the Huskies celebrating by their goaltender. What an exciting finish to this game. Both teams played their hearts out, as you can see, based on the score of this game. But a big save by Tower at one end culminated in the 2-on-1 opportunity at the other end for Northern. inside the zone, the western zone, and that's where Brennan was able to fire the puck from a tough angle past Kyle Rankin for the eventual game-winning goal for the Northern Illinois Huskies. So both teams now headed to center ice for the ceremonial handshakes. Western Illinois, obviously they're very frustrated from this loss, so taking them a moment to gather their bearings here and go to the line, shake this one off. They had it within their grasp, but with just over 2 minutes to go, the game-winning goal was scored by Northern Illinois. So Northern Illinois defends their championship in the bronze division and takes down the Leathernecks here 4-3. Shots on goal for the game, Northern Illinois 37 and Western Illinois 30. So when they needed to, Northern Illinois stepped on the gas, and as you would expect from a first seed and a defending champion, they didn't want to be denied. They willed themselves to a consecutive championship here in the bronze division, coming from behind to defeat the Western Illinois Leathernecks 4-3. Let's listen in.
Championship game. I want to thank both Northern Illinois University and Western Illinois University for coming to Peoria and playing. I thought, what a wonderful game. That was really exciting, and congratulations to both teams. I think we should have a round of applause for both NIU and NIU. Congratulations to both teams for advancing to this championship game. And we want to start by awarding the runner-up plaque to Western Illinois University Leatherneck. Congratulations to Western Illinois University for runner-up. And now we'd like to award the championship trophy cup to the Northern Illinois University Huskies. If the captain
Get a good look at an excited bunch of Northern Illinois Husky players, the defending champions, taking back their cup.
We'd like to have both teams pose for a team photo, if they would, please.
And there's going to be some team photo opportunities taken from both teams here in the post-game ceremony. So what an exciting game. This game had a little bit of everything. The first period of this game was scoreless. Shots on goal were fairly even. There weren't any penalties in the first period. Going into the second period, there were 4 goals scored. 5 goals scored, I should say. 3 by Western, 2 by Northern Illinois. We had a series of penalties after a penalty-less first period. And then in the third period, Northern Illinois finally able to get the equalizer and then get the game-winning goal with just over 2 minutes to play on that breakout attempt after a big save by Jake Tower in his own end on Dylan Dunn of Western. So Northern Illinois able to defend their bronze division championship here in Peoria at the Owens Center, and they are the bronze division champions once again here in the Mid-America Collegiate Hockey Association playoffs. Stay tuned on SportsTownChicago.com. We have 2 more games to come today. We have the Silver Division semifinal rounds. Our next game coming up will be the Iowa State Cyclones. They are going to take on the Nebraska Huskers. That game is tentatively slated at 4:15 p.m. Central Time. However, there might be a slight delay due to the time of this game finishing up. And then the nightcap game at 7 o'clock will take Marquette University. They're the defending Silver Division champions. They're going to take on Aurora University. So the top 4 seeds from the silver division each advance to the next round. There you get a little look at the brackets. Marquette, the defending champions. Iowa State, the top seed. Marquette, the 2 seed. So those are the next 2 games coming up, 4:15 and 7 p.m. Central, respectively. Again, those are estimated times, and we'll have those broadcasts coming up next here on SportsTownChicago.com. Thanks for watching, everyone.